Grandfather, please tell me a story.
Oh, bring me your storybook.
No, I want a real story.
A real story?
Yes, tell me about when you were a boy.
Then I shall take you back with me a long way in time. It was my 13th year on a cold winter's day. I was walking through the enchanted forest. In the distance, I heard the sound of horses and men at arms. I had to find the place of these sounds, so I walked on. When I reached the end of the forest, I was standing on a hill. There before me stood a great plain. Upon it were the armies of the world, standing and waiting in silence. I thought, for whom or for what are they waiting? Suddenly, a gust of wind came up from the north. There appeared a lone rider holding a broadsword of steel. From the south came another bearing a large battle-axe. From the east came a third holding a well-worn spiked club. And finally, from the west, a rider who wielded a great hammer of war. With them came their soldiers of death, followed by an army of immortals. They were few in number, but the very look in their eyes told all who beheld them that they would leave this day only in victory or death. There came a great silence. My heart began to pound. Storm clouds filled the sky with darkness, and the rain came. The four winds blew with such anger, and I held fast to a tree. I watched the four riders raise their weapons into the air. Without warning, screaming their war cry, with blood in their voices, they led the attack. Down into the battle they rolled. They met the armies of the world with a mighty clash. I could feel the ground shake. The earth drank much blood that day. Each of the four was unto himself a whirlwind of doom. The smoke cleared. Many thousands were dead. There was much blood and gore. Bodies lay broken and scattered across the battlefield, like brown leaves blown by the wind. The four rode together to the top of the hill, while below them their soldiers of death assembled those who would now swear allegiance to them. And the four spoke the words of the warrior's prayer. Gods of war, I call you. My sword is by my side. I seek a life of honor. Free from all false pride. I will crack the whip with a bold and mighty hail. Cover me with death if I should ever fail. Glory, majesty, unity, hail, hail, hail! As I stood and looked on, I heard the armies of the world hail them without end, and their voices of victory carried long and far throughout the land. Did you like the story?
Yeah, it was great.
I'm glad you liked it. Now off to bed with you.
Grandfather,
Yes?
who were those 4 men?
Who were they? They were the kings of metal!